evening, all. Full disclosure, I'm not feeling well. Took some medication. I'm a little bit still dizzy. I was told to stop the medication, but had told Danielle that we would have a quorum tonight, so I felt it was my obligation to make sure I showed up. And having said that, we have 3 board members here tonight, and I need to advise everybody that since only 3 board members are present, the approval of 3 board members would be required to approve or disapprove any application on tonight's agenda. Any applicant who does not want to be heard tonight may request the board to hold over the application until the next meeting. However, you must state that before we begin. So is there anybody that does not want to be heard tonight? Can I assume you want to be heard tonight? Everybody? Okay. All right, so we have the minutes from June 17th. Can we get a motion to approve those minutes?
Make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. This is to Daniel. Okay, we have the application for Nancy Burner, 17 Oneck Road. This is a 2-story, single-family dwelling, 7 bedrooms, 7 bath, 2 half baths over a crawl space with an attached 3-car garage, a roofed over wrap entry porch, 3 fireplaces, rear screen porch with a partial balcony above, a sanitary system, driveways, and landscaping. Good evening.
Good evening. My name is Katerina Grinkel. I'm an attorney working at Burner Prudential here in West Hampton Beach. I'm here on behalf of the owner and applicant, and also Nick Vieira, who couldn't make it today, so I'm covering for
Can
him.
I just get the spelling of your name?
Sure, it's Katerina,
Okay.
and last name Grinko, Grinko.
Okay.
May I distribute just the specifications outline? Thank you.
Thank you.
A couple extra for the So we have a parcel, a very large parcel of 2.3 acres in R1 zoning district. We're proposing to demolish the existing dwelling with a detached garage and construct a completely new 2-story dwelling with covered porch and attached 2-car garage per the plan submitted by Nick Vieira. Nick Vieira prepared a list of specifications along with photos of each material to be used. So for the exterior, he's proposing 18-inch long red cedar natural roofing. For the siding, we will have 18-inch long red cedar, 5.5-inch dune gray siding. Then we're going to have AZIC trim board in white, raised panel dark mahogany entry door. There will be 3 chimneys out of red brick with terracotta chimney caps. And then for the exterior lighting, the applicant is looking to use oil-wrapped bronze wall sconces. All the windows will be white frame double hung sliders. Double hung, and then sliders will be also with white frame, all Marvin brand. For the deck, we will have railing will be 36 inches high, traditional, vinyl railings with posts. And then swimming pool will have an enclosure also of the basic white vinyl picket fencing with flat
Let's
finishes.
stay on the house before we go to
Oh,
the
sure.
site.
Yeah, so that's all for the home itself.
Okay. So you're saying the chimneys are red brick
Yes, red brick.
and your terracotta pots up on the top?
They will match the red brick.
Up on the top?
Yep. Yeah, they're noted on the plans, terracotta chimney caps.
Right.
This is the rendering, I believe it's submitted, the rendering of the home, the traditional looking home.
So you're reorientating the house closer to the corner rather than the way the house was?
Right, the currently home is tilted, so this new home will be centered on the lot.
I'm sorry?
It will be more centered on the lot. Well, yes, it will be on, let me just get the survey, because
Won't be centered on the lot.
it will not be centered on the lot. It will remain on the same side of the property, but it will be more centered, more parallel towards the road, because currently,
Closer to the corner.
correct.
So the west side of the house is the front of the house the way it is now?
So,
That's right.
Trying to
this is
figure out-
more,
Just bear with me one minute.
sure.
This is the west elevation.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's it.
Not so long, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Covered porch. Oh, there it is.
Doesn't this look very long?
It looks longer than it looks here, but yeah.
Oh, yes, it does.
It looks like a different shape.
This west elevation is the front of the house.
Correct.
And on the site plan, it doesn't seem to be as long. Where your left hand is,
Can't comment on it because I don't see the dimensions on the survey shown of the home, but we're looking to follow the plans.
does it seem right to you?
What it appears is when you look at it, the house is more linear this way than what's showing what we're looking at, which seems to be a much smaller, it's obviously a nice house, but based upon the plan that we're looking at, it doesn't fit the same dynamics that you showed us on. I don't know if you look at it.
The lot itself is over 2 acres.
Yes, 2.3. It's a large lot. And the width of the property, as you can see, it's 202 feet on the Onek Road side and 312 on the Wayfield Lane side.
Do you know the length of the house?
The length, I don't, but I can.
Do you have a floor plan?
I only have the building plans. I apologize. Nick Ferry asked me to cover and I just stepped in today for him. But I can call him and clarify those questions if necessary. Yeah, I don't see that the survey shows the length
See
of
the
it.
measurements.
Yeah,
I don't see the measurements.
What's that?
I don't see the measurements, you know. No. It does look,
Is this part of the house? Excuse me.
Yes,
Is this part of the house
yes,
sticking out?
yes.
yeah,
Don't see it sticking out here.
It's,
If this is the,
Because the
Yes,
survey
sir.
site plan is
Christine.
not accurate as well.
if this is the west elevation,
is it here at the porch?
is it round?
I think so.
doesn't look anything round on here.
Is the porch round in shape?
No, it's just along the front of the home.
This seems to be.
And then we have a rare covered porch, it's not round. But I see what you're asking against the survey, I understand the question. I don't know if there is a more updated survey.
So according to this, we're taking down the old one and moving it into the corner.
Yeah.
And the corner doesn't fit with this.
If I had the floor plan, I'd be able to figure it out.
This is the north elevation, if you look at the north elevation, too. I guess that's that. But it looks like it's missing.
This is the east elevation, this is the garage. I'm wondering whether this is,
It doesn't look like the north elevation doesn't even look like it's up. You know, because from the doorway,
Okay, here's the covered porch.
West elevation is definitely the front of the property.
I'm sorry?
The west elevation is definitely the front of the property, yes.
Right.
yeah,
This is this.
And this portion here, to the right of the door, protrudes out?
No, it goes all along.
I'm sorry?
It's in a straight line.
So what is this curve that is on the site plan?
The curve on the south elevation that's in the rear.
the porch.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
If the scale on here, if the scale on here is 1 inch equals 30 feet. This is 2 inches, so that's 60 feet. Doesn't this seem longer than 60 feet?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I just, we need to have some sort of numbers in here, so help.
Okay, yeah, I can ask
Nothing
that.
may look beautiful, we just, for purposes of us putting this all together,
Okay,
it would help it out, because we're kind of disoriented the way the property.
I understand.
Were you calling somebody?
I was trying to get in touch with Nick Vera to see if he can provide me the dimensions, the length of the home, because I understand what you're asking. It's not shown on the plans, and it's not shown on the site plan.
Okay, so do you want to see if you get a call back from him and
Yeah, if you don't mind doing that, I can give him a call now, and then if he doesn't answer, then if you could hold it over so we can resubmit.
Fine.
So I'll do that right away.
let us take the next application?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next we have the application for Michael Jesselson, 49 Bayfield Lane, and I'll let you do the honors and read it.
It's so close to my,
Yep.
Okay, Michael Jetson, 49 Bayfield Lane, 905-10-4-33. Two-story, single-family dwelling, 7 beds, bedrooms, 6.5 baths, on pile-supported slab with elevator, fireplace, 3 balconies, skylights, and a patio at grade. Detached 2-car garage with unfinished storage loft above an attached carport, 1-story rec room building on slab attached to garage, garage in-ground swimming pool with integral hot tub and enclosure, fence cabana with bathroom, rehabilitate tennis court, driveway with gates, sanitary fill, and landscaping per ZBA 9-19-24.
Okay, thank you.
One correction, if I may. You may remember last time, we took out the rec room.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, there you go. You didn't put it back. You didn't put it back.
Well, maybe this is an old, that's the.
Yeah, I know.
Proposal, okay, yeah. Yeah, what happened is he took out the rest and they changed it.
Okay, we're just reading it the way it was.
Yeah, of course.
All right, what can you tell us?
So last time you were here, you asked us to make a correction, which we've done. If I may show you the picture?
Can I just ask, are you here on this
Yeah,
application?
he's with me.
You together?
Yeah, thanks. You asked us to include a window on the staircase, and we've now added it on.
Okay.
Okay? And we didn't have a quorum last time. Was a problem.
Is that it?
That's it, unless you have something you'd like to.
You don't have any renderings you're gonna show us?
She will pull them out if you want.
But you saw them before. Everything that you saw before,
So she just brings them.
Okay.
And the plans that we're gonna sign picks up all these changes that we've made.
Exactly.
I understand you submitted new drawings. Are the new drawings exactly what we received?
Yes.
8.5 by, 11 by 17? For sure.
I think the only thing that we discussed is that stone turret, and the question about how obvious it's gonna look when you have a 10-foot increase in height and then 35 on top of that. It puts you 45 feet in the air.
Right, well, where it is in terms of the house, we think it's pretty well set in, and also the stone will definitely blend into the house.
And then you're gonna have plantings around it too, from what we see,
We have the same one as last time.
right? These are green giants that are going up?
Just a correction, it's not a 10-foot change in elevation, it's a 5-foot change in elevation.
Oh, because we were told 10 way
It's
back.
elevation 10, the street is elevation 5.
So it's only 5 foot.
It's only 5 something.
It
5.
actually puts you at the same base elevation, your first floor elevation is the same as the neighboring houses.
Okay, so it'd be 40 foot in the air. 5 plus 5 plus 35.
If the upper heights, I'm not familiar with, but yes.
Yeah.
The street is at 5, he's
Yeah.
going up
No, I
5,
said-
so that's
Yeah,
it.
it's elevation at 10, not at.
And it's the same as the other houses.
Okay.
I was at sea level, I'm sorry.
Pretty close.
if you can see here, if you look at the entire width of the property in proportion to the overall width of the property, it's a small percentage. Would you like me?
And this part of it juts out further than it does, correct? That part of the
This is an
building.
L shape.
Yeah,
See, it's that, yeah.
So that's the length of the L.
so
This
that's
is in the
tucked.
back part of the L, in the farthest back part of the property when you view it from any of the angles. Okay? So that's a percentage.
And the chimney's behind that on the
Yes,
side,
sir.
right?
In the southern corner, in the back. I don't think you can see it from that elevation, probably.
You want me to?
bring it
Yeah, of course.
That's the north side.
Yeah, that's an L shape.
South side.
See again, small, much smaller in proportion than the other side.
Okay. So the previous, hold that one up again. That 2B is this A8,
It looks like,
right?
Yes.
Okay.
2B, you see on the upper hand.
And the east elevation?
Now, this one we showed you the last time, the arborvitae was in the way of seeing where the window was
Usually
going.
updated.
So if you look at this, we took the arborvitae down for purposes of you being able to view what the window looks like.
Is it arborvitae or green giants?
I'm sorry.
Yet to be determined, but Green Giants probably. Whatever's deer resistant.
Green giant.
Green giants.
Green Giants.
I've had enough of them, I can tell
Be
you.
careful. I mean,
Green Giants.
trying to help you out here. You might not think so.
No, no, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the east elevation.
Correct.
Northeast corner.
Up top is the northeast corner, yeah. View from the road.
That side is very buoyant.
See, it says east. Shown without arborvitae's, green giants.
That's the,
Yeah, this right here.
yep,
Nobody's complaining from it, but
okay.
they've done a lot of work.
Okay. And the top of the tower is what material again?
Top of the tower is the standing seam. It's the only standing seam metal we left on it.
And what color?
It's a gray, a lead coated copper. So
Matte.
it's
Lead coated copper?
Lead coated copper, matte finish.
Okay,
It's gonna blend,
Shingles with this.
the Alaskan yellow cedar actually almost becomes the same
Okay.
color.
so it's not like a gray or a black?
No, 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 no.
Metal.
No, it's
Okay.
lead coated.
Here, you can see it. And this one, you can see it. It blends right in, all monochromatic.
Okay. All right, and the north elevation? Trying to tie that into what you gave us here.
Little view.
South, east, north. Let me just ask in the back there, Catherine, did you want to hold it over or you have more
I
information?
have more information. But not much.
I'm sorry?
But I'm not.
You should hold it over and, you want to tell us,
Clarification on dimensions, I do have that for you.
do you want to hold it over, just so that you're not sitting through all of this?
I think it's best we hold it over because Nick said he can come back and then he can go over all of the
Okay.
questions you have. But he did want me to mention to you that he did submit revised plans reducing the house in size. So he wanted to make sure when you're reviewing the application, you're looking at the correct set of plans.
He submitted new plans?
Right, but he said he did so on 21st of October, reducing the size of the house.
The house looks different than that.
Okay.
Two-car garage, and a smaller home,
Okay,
so
all right,
let's hold it over then, and it comes back.
fine,
I might join him.
thank you.
All right, thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
it.
So, getting back to this application, what do you want to do? You want to ask about the seat, or you want to let it go?
Let it go. Done a lot of work.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what about the site?
what do you mean?
Don't know if we paid that much attention to the site and the landscaping and the fencing. The perimeter is going to be Green Giants now?
Yes.
How tall?
Taller in the back to screen from neighbors looking into the pool area, so it'll be,
20 feet plus, 20 feet.
yeah, 20, 18 to 20s. They drop down in the front, create more of a hedge, and then we leave that corner open.
You gotta be open.
Yeah, we leave the corner open for
When
visibility.
you say you're bringing it down to what? Along the street, along
Along the
the
street, 8 to 10.
8 to 10 is what
It's
you're,
almost to create a hedge.
is what you're planting?
Probably close to 8.
And are you gonna let those go up, or are you gonna have them
They're
like
gonna
that?
be trimmed to become a hedge. And then at the corner for visibility, everything's reduced, so there's the line of sight. So it's,
At the corner of Bayfield Court?
yes,
By code, you have to do that.
correct.
But then on Bayfield, it's a regular.
But you're calling it a hedge, so,
Well, to create privacy, plant them tight enough.
well, you're talking about a 6-foot-high hedge.
Where at the corner of it?
I'm sorry?
The corner
Not at the corner. The corner.
No, along the street, you're showing a 6-foot-high hedge.
Correct.
So that's going to be, it looks like it's outside the property line.
Not, it runs,
Is the dark line the property line?
no, that's, yeah, it's not meant to be outside the property.
Yeah, well, I'm going to let you submit it.
All that steps back. Everything's in the property.
Can we approve the house and then revisit the landscaping and sidewalk?
Yeah, I mean, is the only issue that they update plans to show it on the property, or do you need to go through?
The other thing that we need to clarify with the architect is the drop line the property line, or is the drop line just in?
Yeah.
There's a notation here,
Where does it say?
10-foot offset from property line.
Right, but then
That's
on that
correct.
plan, he's showing a hedge, what appears to be outside the property line. Let me tell you what I'd like to do, and I was going to ask the board members. I think we've come to a consensus that we're okay now with what you did with the house. I'd like to be able to make a motion to approve the house, so that you can go ahead with what you need to do with the building department and revisit the site after we clarify. I think we've had so much focus on the house itself. Okay,
Could you help to able to respond accordingly? What are you looking for in terms of the property line? I understand, obviously, we can't be outside the property line. But what else are you looking for?
I don't think we've looked at it enough, and I don't wanna.
Yeah, but when it's submitted, what do you think we should be looking for, doing?
I can't answer that.
See, I've hired a landscape. But the architect that did these plans is not a landscape artist.
It's the house, it was the house.
He's the house. I've hired now in the area, a
landscape architect.
What would probably help is that, now you hire the architect, landscape, come back with what you want to do.
Right.
So that we can take a look at it.
Just submit that landscape
Right.
architecture
With-
plan.
A suggestion, if the landscape architect is now engaged in this property, okay, he can come up, he or she can come up with a plan that you're comfortable with, that you could submit to us and say it's 20 feet tall, 10 feet on center, 8 feet tall, 6 feet on center, clarify the
The
hedge.
landscape design.
Because I
And the
think
types of
we've been, excuse me, I think we've been so focused on the house that we haven't really paid enough attention to the landscape, and it warrants our
But in
attention.
terms of the landscape,
Yeah.
is it to what degree to a detail? In other words, are we talking about the perimeter? Are we talking about
The whole site.
things done on the inside?
I'm sorry?
All the plantings on the inside? and so
Yes.
forth?
Yeah.
Whatever your landscape architect is going to propose for your site.
She'll know what to do.
Yeah, she'll,
Yeah, she knows.
she'll,
I just want to make sure we don't have
Yep.
to come.
Right,
Keep
right.
coming.
Yeah.
I want to answer the questions.
Yeah.
So,
Can I just ask a clarification question? So then would that come in as a new application? Or would we,
I don't,
I think you can do it as like a condition of the approval, saying
That we're
that
gonna
to
submit a
submit,
landscape plan.
you know, the house has been approved, as
do
a
you need
condition
2
of the
weeks? Do
approval,
you need more
submit.
than that?
Let us call her, right?
We just hire her, and
Right,
it's a question of detail.
right.
I mean, there's one thing to do this, and then there's,
We're probably gonna need more than 2 weeks to do it properly.
I mean, I don't have anything in mind.
I just don't want to hold up the
Right,
building,
right.
okay, and what we need to
We'd
do
love to get the building.
to move
done.
forward.
We'd like to have a shell pretty much wrapped
And on
up.
the landscaping,
Really.
On the landscaping, I'm sorry, Mike, go ahead.
on the landscaping is what you want your property to look like when it's all said and done.
Right.
And then we can tell you whether, yes, that's great, or it's not.
Include on that the fencing, anything about the pool, equipment, air conditioning locations, anything.
And any lighting on the garage, the tool shed, you know,
Right.
that's,
Yes, get into lighting.
right, because now we're outside the house, so that we have that out of the way.
Village dark sky,
Gates,
we'll have the gates on there. Is the village dark sky compliant? It is, okay, so lighting, we gotta be careful when.
you can check with Brad on that.
Okay.
So let me understand, because I'm new with this, so if I may ask.
Yeah.
I understand that you wanted the house to look like the houses down the block. I understand the issue of perimeter within the property line. I understand lighting has to be a certain way. I understand there's certain building codes and conditions that may relate to landscaping. But does it also get into the detail of what kind of tree and how it's gonna look and what kind of flowers? Do you have to prove that?
About
too?
flowers.
I'm just saying to what degree?
typically, when we when people come before the board, that is a part of the plan. The landscape is spelled out. We're gonna do, 20 arborvitae, we're gonna have a cherry tree here, we're gonna have a this and a that. Because when you hire a landscape architect, they're gonna do that for you. They're gonna present you with a plan.
They're halfway there on this, they tried to do a nice
Yeah,
job,
yeah.
the house architects,
But they
see,
didn't really do anything.
but you see they did in some places, you have the labeling. We just need this to be expanded on, a little more granular.
Right, it's what you want your house to look like, saying here it is, and then we would give you what, under whatever the codes we operate, say, yeah, it's great, or not.
And your fences, what type of fence, the height?
But we spoke
Be
with them last
be a little more careful on that corner, I don't know.
This corner.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Okay, I think it's,
The north,
I think the Bayfield Court corner.
northeast corner.
Okay,
They do, of course.
so how about 30 days?
Yeah, we can.
And we can push that off, I'm not,
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Because that's stopping from.
No, we can get a building permit. Okay. It's gonna be subject to us coming back and,
To finalize.
right, so.
I don't think you're planting anything in the next couple of weeks.
Based on the plans we
Although,
saw tonight,
you wanted to.
for the house,
It is
the
good
materials is what we're
simultaneously.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. No, there's some pretty.
Buy the big stuff.
There's-
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good, because it grows at the same time, and you're moving and it's
I know, that's what I'm
So just to bring the meeting back to what we're going to propose tonight.
Making sure that they need to still come back.
What we're gonna
with the
propose,
landscape.
what we're gonna propose tonight, which the chairman has told us to do, is that we're going to make a motion to approve the building with the materials submitted to us tonight, with the plans that were submitted to us tonight, and hold over till you come back with a landscaping plan that you feel that you wish to plant your house.
But we can move
Subject to-
forward with Brad and get a building permit.
That's up to Brad, that part is up to Brad.
We just, one of the things, that, there's a lot of fill to come in.
Yeah, we wanted to fill.
I've got Chesterfield lined up to
Okay,
potentially do that. We'd love to do it before it's too cold.
yeah. That's why I'm trying to handle it the
I
way,
appreciate it.
rather than hold it up and get us,
And by then you should be, your cold should be over. I hope.
It's not a cold,
it's a medication. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you wanna make, so you
Can we
gotta make a
get
motion.
can we get a motion to approve the house itself, subject to receiving a landscape plan in 30 days?
Which the plan that we're approving is what was submitted to us today,
Yeah.
today's date. And materials.
And provided it agrees with the big plans that you submitted?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's already on that.
Just
Thank you.
to clarify, the plans were actually submitted October 30th, they're the same site.
Yeah,
Okay.
So Mike, you made the motion, who's
I made the
second?
motion.
Call me.
and I'll second it.
Okay.
Then I'll give you my phone number.
Okay.
All in
Yeah,
favor?
we'll get on it.
Aye.
All right.
Aye,
Aye.
Thank you so much.
Good luck,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good luck. Really awesome.
Thanks.
There's nobody here for the sign.
No, that wasn't going to be. We'll close the meeting and we'll just give Danielle an update on,
Not signing any? You kind of have to sign something.
no, we're going to sign for that.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about sections.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can we use your set of plans?
Yeah, I wrote on mine.
I don't have my, yes, I was gonna say I don't have the, sign.
Here, I got this one.
Okay.
There it is,
I got Mike's.
okay.
You have a type one, right? Open up to
What's that?
the,
Yeah, I have a type one, there it is.
if you can open up to the front elevation. Or maybe even make it the north elevation.
North and south.
North and south.
Go. The dawn.
I don't think this pen writes.
Thank you. Give this to Daniela. So this is what we're signing. Can we get a motion to adjourn and then we can talk about
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
it? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You feel okay?
Yeah, I'm